Welcome again, everybody. Like I said, we're on a little podcast again with my friend Kato. His job is to press the button on the intro. Can you do that, Kato? Press it. Yes, that's a good boy. Good boy. Welcome everybody to city of Coventry. I'm on location at the moment. City of Culture 2021. Bit busy with preparation. This is why Alex's show is the best on YouTube and one of the biggest YouTubers with a live phone in, and I think you can see on this live clip for Emma how great a guy he is when he has somebody on his show with a phone in, a live phone in, which I told Emma about, and lucky she got through. So I knew people who haven't rang in before to Alex's show. You just ring up and you will get on. So it proves that you can get on the show. But there's so many people. Nearly 350,000 people subscribe to his channel, and of course he's very, very big now, and great show, great guy, and it just shows that anybody can get on if you keep trying, first time people. So he's a great guy, and I want to thank him so much for making somebody feel a bit better on this phone in. Great show. Thanks very much, Alex. Thanks.
2127 is my number for a Wednesday. Hello, who's calling?
Hello, Alex.
Hello, darling. Who's that?
It's Emma.
Oh, hello, Emma, love.
I'm a bit nervous.
Well, you mustn't be nervous, love. Let me give you a radio massage. Now, are you anywhere near a speaker with a bass unit?
No.
I was going to say, because what we could do is have you sit on it, and then I'll make rumble noises, and it will relax you. Trust me. But don't worry if you've not got one to sit on. What can I do for you this evening, darling?
Well, I'm a bit nervous because I've got to have an operation tomorrow.
Oh, my God, love. You're not becoming a man, are you, dear?
No.
Just checking.
I'm going to have laser eye surgery. It's my fourth one.
Oh, my God, love. How many eyes have you got? I've heard of the third eye, but never four.
No, it's the same one. It's the same right eye, but I'm quite young because I'm started problems when I was 41. So I've had my cataract taken out. I've had my 4 eye stents put in my eye, and I've had 4 laser eye surgeries.
I heard of a fellow once who got a dislocated rectum, and he got walloped on a naked beach. It was his own fault for trying to arrest somebody who wasn't on the other bus. Anyway, and did you ever have the dislocated rectum?
No.
Sorry, Tarquin. Oh, retina. I beg your pardon. Retina.
Retina. No. But I'm now 80% blind in my right eye.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, but let me talk about the other one. How's that doing? Does that make up for it?
Yes.
Excellent.
So, my left eye is really, really good. So, but the NHS has actually been absolutely wonderful. I mean, when I first walked in and they were just looking at me going, "Are you okay?" And I'm going, "Yeah." And my eye pressure was 60, which is so high.
Is it?
And people would be going in and screaming to get all this pain out, and I'm just sitting there smiling.
Well, you've got backbone, love. Are you from the north?
I'm from Coventry.
Well, that explains it, love. You see, they bombed the shit out of Coventry during the war, and it's never recovered since. In fact, when they bombed it, it did £10 million worth of improvements, and that was in the 40s. I worked in Coventry for a little bit. I did a breakfast show called Touch FM, And then after the Savile inquiry, we couldn't call it Touch FM anymore, so we had to rename it something else. But there you are. Well, so we've got one good eye and we've got one dodgy eye. Is there any way of getting this dodgy eye any better, love?
No, but what they're trying to do is to save the site that there's a 20%. So that's why they want to lower the pressure.
Would you be interested in a date? Because I think a woman who only had 20% vision would find me delicious.
I think you're quite handsome anyway.
Well, you've only got 20% sight, love. That explains it, you see. 80% of women think that I'm deeply unattractive, but 20% who can't see think I'm absolutely stunning. So this is curious. Hey, listen, when are you going in tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my God, you'll have to set the alarm. You better get to bed, love. You'll be tossing and turning all night, sometimes turning, mainly trying to shut the other eye. And, well, let me know how you go on, love, and I wish you all the best. And listen, God does awful things in life sometimes, but he also gives blessings, and your blessing is the other eye that's working, and we'll get the other one working when we can, love. So you keep fighting on, all right, my darling?
Yeah, because I've had, like, these procedures before, but they're knocking me out this time.
It's very wise, love. You might start talking to the surgeon, and if you get inappropriate, he might slip with the old scalpel, and before you know it, you'll be blind in both eyes, love, so I shouldn't risk it. You know what I mean? All right, darling. Love you.
Bye, Alex.
Bye, sweetheart. Try love to Coventry. Bye-bye. 0115 888 2127 for a Wednesday night. This is the voice of reason. The number one phone-in the world. We apologise for all the other fakers who are trying it. There's a young man who's come across from Twitter.